Catherine's with us in Richmond, Virginia. Hi, Catherine. How are you?
Hi, Dave. How are you doing?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
So, I am in a business with my family. My grandmother wanted to gift me and my seven cousins a real estate business where we bought different houses, and this happened about 10 years ago. She gifted it to us when I was in college. My brother runs it. He is in charge of all the finances and everything, and I want out. I don't know anything that's going on with the business. I don't know how
Why?
many houses we have. I don't
Why?
know. Um,
Why do you not know?
well, because at the time I was 20. I didn't ask a lot of questions. I
How old
knew
are
I
you
was
now?
comfortable with it. I'm 30.
Okay. That's 10 years ago. You had 10 years to get caught up to speed. Why do you not know?
Right. Well, actually, I was working at a real estate right after college. I was working at a real estate management business, and I got the owner to kind of help me communicate with my cousins and my brother about the situation, and we got in a fight about it, and
Why
what
did you
happened
get in a fight?
was,
What was the fight about? You asked for
well, the fact,
information on the business that you own part of,
yes,
and he didn't want to tell you?
I asked for the income and expense statements. I tried to say, like this is a business, not like a family matter, but he tried to make it, an emotional family matter.
How long ago was
Like
that?
that. Oh, you don't trust me for running the
How long
business.
ago
You
was
don't.
that?
That was 7 years ago.
So what'd you do? You just got a little quiet mouse and sat there for 7 years on your angst?
I did. I tried to. Yes, I did.
Okay. So
I got
what are you gonna do
intimidated.
now?
I tried to get my grandma involved.
What are you gonna do now?
I don't know. That's kind of why I'm calling the show.
Okay.
So you don't know how to get out procedurally, or are you trying to ask
Right.
for
Yeah.
emotional advice on this?
Procedurally, and how to communicate well about. I'm a teacher. I don't know anything about business really, or how to run a business or about real estate. I mean, my husband and I own a house, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about an LLC
Mm-hmm.
or.
Okay. Do you talk to your brother now? Otherwise,
Yes.
for like Christmas, you'll see him,
Yes.
and you just don't say anything. He just has bullied his way and put you in the corner.
The last time I had a conversation with him about it was a year ago on a family trip. I was like, "Hey, like, how's this going? Is there any chance that I could, see the financials, that we could have this conversation again, and have it not be an emotional thing, but as a co-business owner and as like a partner in this LLC altogether?" And he said, "I'm really busy." He owns another business, local business, and he told me that.
Your brother's a turd. All right, hold on a minute. Okay, you didn't put any money into this. Your grandmother funded all of it and handed it to you and your cousins.
Yes.
How
That's
much
it.
is all of this worth, do you guess?
There's about 4 or 5 residential houses. At the time, they were worth 100 to 200,000. They're probably worth 300 to 400 now,
Okay. And
and I
so,
think they're about all paid for.
okay. And so your part is $500,000, give or take. Okay.
Possibly.
Yeah, something
Yes.
like that. Are they distributing income to you guys?
No.
So you've not seen a dime out of it. He runs it.
No.
All the money comes back into his management fees, and nothing goes back out to you guys at all. And so all you have is this phantom thing that's happening over here, and you have absolutely no control over. How old is your grandmother?
She is in her 80s, late 80s.
Ooh.
And she has no authority anymore. She just simply gave it to all seven of you, and she stepped out, or does she have any say in anything?
I tried to involve her one time, and they kind of just brushed her off. I mean, I think she's old enough to the point where
Okay.
they can kind of sweep things
You're
past
you're
her.
not hyper assertive. As a matter of fact, you're on the other end of the assertive scale. Is your husband an assertive person?
He's more assertive than I am, yes.
Okay. Because here's you've got three options, as I can see it. and then you need to decide on one of these three and then quit worrying about it. Drop it. Okay?
Okay.
Option number one is continue what you're doing and just let your brother run it and just forget it and not think another thing about it. And someday they'll need your signature.
Okay.
Okay? And whatever. Just don't worry about it. Okay? I don't like that option. You don't like that option. That's why you called, but that is an option. Okay? Another option is scorched earth. And that is you and your husband sit down with your brother, call him for an appointment. If he won't give you one, then you're going to have to write him a certified letter, and your husband can do the talking, and you say, here's what it sounds like. We have tried repeatedly to get reports from you to find out where the cash flow is going from these properties. You're not doing anything, and you say we don't trust you. You turn this into this. It's not any of that. This business is being run very poorly because the stakeholders are getting no information. This is an improper way to run a business, and we want out. And you're going to buy us out right now. And you're going to show us the valuations, and based on that, you're going to buy us out. And if you do not do that, we're going to hire an attorney, and the circuit judge will force you to buy us out. We will disband this horrible partnership that your grandmother put together. It's a nightmare. Now, that one sounds kind of fun. The downside is that you probably lose your brother in the process.
Right.
But you probably lost him anyway, because he's a turd. Okay?
To an extent.
Yeah, no, he is. No, he is. I mean, there's no question about it. I mean, he's a complete bully. Yeah. He has pushed you into the corner, and he's done that since you were a tiny child, and he's continued to do it in your adulthood, and he gets away with it. He's a turd. Okay? No question about it. I mean, you've told me like 5 different ways you've approached this guy, and every time he just stiff-arms you and treats you with complete disrespect, and you know that's true.
I like number 2, Dave, and you haven't even gotten to number 3 yet.
Yeah.
I'm voting for 2.
Number 3 is walk away and call him and say, I'm tired of this. I don't want anything else to do with it. I don't need the money. Prepare the papers. I'm going to sign them and deed you whatever it is. You can have it all. I don't want any of it. Screw you.
I don't like that one, Catherine. This is yours as much as it is his. I don't like that one.
There's a part of me that doesn't like it, but there's a part of it that is just life goes on. Whatever. It's not her money that's in it. Her grandmother gave it to her. It's found money. It's not the end of the world. It's just because one way you keep your brother in the thing, I'm not sure you've got much when you keep him.
That's what I'm saying.
But
I think you take the bully on and the bully caves. He doesn't want to fight. He's just been pushing you away.
And no, I'm not going to settle for seeing the books now. We're too late. That ship has sailed. Yeah. No, you cannot compromise. Yes, you are buying me out, or the judge is going to tell you to buy me out. Your decision. You have 10 days.
So that's a circuit court?
Yeah, you'd have to file a lawsuit to dissolve this LLC. And you're a stakeholder in the LLC, and then they will have to bring forth documents that show that you're in violation of one of those, and you're not. This is you're filing for the disillusionment of a partnership.
He doesn't want that fight. I don't think you're losing anything with him relationally either.
Well, you're not going to be. She talks to him now. He won't talk to her again after this.
Exactly. Well, maybe.
So I mean,
you need your cut. You need your cut. Whatever yours is worth, and you need to see the books to get your cut.
But you can no longer be any type of wishy-washy about this. You need to make a decision. I'm going to ignore it, hold my nose, and deal with it. That's the decision. And I'm not going to be stressed about it anymore. And then it's not anybody's fault but mine, because I made this decision to let these people just run their course. That's one. Number 2, I'm going to take it on full-on, frontal, right at you. We're going to bring the bazookas, and we're going to burn this thing to the ground. Number 3, we're just going to walk away, and we're going to hand you the keys, and you can keep it. Screw it. I don't need it. But make a decision. The angst of 12 or 10 years of you carrying all of this relational garbage around this whole deal, it's been so destructive to you and to your brother and to your relationship with him. It's a horrible deal.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get out of the deal, one way or another. Emotionally.
Can I suggest that we sell all the properties and dissolve it that way?
Well, that's not your option. The only option you've got, they're going to have to sell something to give you your cut. They may all want to stay together, except you.
Right.
You just want out. So
If they keep
I
going,
do.
that's none of your business.
Right.
But you're out. I want my cut. You need to sell off enough properties to pay me my cut, and you
Yep.
need to show me proper valuation as to what my
Yes.
1/7 is and why.
mm-hmm.
And if you don't give me proof of that, we going to talk to the judge.
Okay.
And it's going to take 2 years and $20,000 worth of legal fees.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the justice system has nothing to do with justice.
Or efficiency.
No, none at all. And so I sure hope you don't get drug into that. I hope your brother's not that stupid, but he very well could be. Kind of sounds like he is. So he didn't have time for a meeting. Maybe he doesn't have time for a lawsuit.
That's what I believe, Dave. I think that's why I
No,
like
I don't have
to.
time for a meeting. It had nothing to do with his schedule. It had to do with he didn't want to deal with her.
He does not want to deal with her.
He's stiff-armed.
He doesn't want her input. He doesn't want her questioning how he's doing things. And I think this is an easy out for the bully here.
He's gotten away with it for too long.
He has. I think this is an easy out for him. When she
It's-
goes
it's
at this, he's going to go, all right.
To Jesus.
Yeah.
Meeting. Yeah.
He wants to get done with this. I think he's going to, yeah. Well, I question not whether or not he's going to show her the books to where we get an honest evaluation.
Oh, I can make him do that too legally.
That's what I would be
I'm
doing.
a stakeholder. Yeah, I mean, the judge is going to get involved here if he doesn't play.
Yeah.
But this is going to require tremendous, like a 10x assertiveness for her and her husband together off of what they have done. So far, they're kind of like, hey, would you please maybe sort of. And it's like, he's like, nope, okay, sorry I asked.
Yeah.
You know, oh, good Lord.
Yeah. And the other good news is you get out of a family vacation, which is always good. That's the silver lining here under all this advice.
Hey, grandmas out there, don't build stuff like this.
Yeah, 7 cousins?
It's crappy.
Wow.
Dumb butt idea, Grandma.
Yeah.
You were trying to be a blessing. You screwed this up.
It's like the Waltons Real Estate Fund. Good night, Jim Bob.
Not Mary Ellen. No, Mary Ellen, you can't see the books.
Huge swath of our audience has no idea what we're even talking about right there. Look it up. It's a classic.
It's Boomer Hour.
The
It's all
Waltons.
right. This is the Ramsey Show.